Nothing says spooky scary like a bunch of spooky ghosts. I hate to say I was right, but that fourth lord, it is not the Silver Princess. The new fourth lord is CYLOSTRA DIREFIN, a Creative Assembly's own creation, I guess you could call it. Legend has it that the sea witch CYLOSTRA DIREFIN was once the favorite court singer of the Bretonnian king. Sent on a voyage across the ocean to sing for the Phoenix King, they were hit by a fierce storm. The Madame's notes turned to screams of fury as the ship sank, and all on board drowned. Decades later, a Bretonnian galleon of rotten wood and tattered sails can be seen navigating the seas even in the most savage of storms. It is the Lamprey, the ship of the vengeful spirit, Madame CYLOSTRA, and her crew, the Drowned. I have no relevant lore to go into on this, guys. None. At all. It's awesome. Look at her. I mean, it's like David Bowie gained like 120 pounds and then just went singing. Like, I love the motif here, like just that the prima donna, like really like that. This is like a classic trope, right? Like the overweight opera singer who's an extreme diva who's like, oh, you could not possibly go on that stage. And it's just like, that is so fucking cool. So let's take a look at her faction effects. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't read these all yet, so I'm going to read them through with you. So as the Mistress of the Deep, CYLOSTRA DIREFIN's very presence increases the loyalty of her new recruits, while also reducing the upkeep and recruitment cost of Mourngul's and Syrene's faction-wide. So Syrene's are the hero class or lord class unit that are, well, Banshees, and we've seen in the trailer that might not be the case, right? We might actually see these as a full-on unit, so that's a little bit different. So let's see how this works here. So kind of like recapping, so we have her, I guess it's going to obviously be like our ethereal lord. We have him kind of focusing on Vargheists, on the zombie deck crews, or I'm sorry, not Vargheists, Terrorgeists, my bad. And he also gives bonuses to, I thought he gave to the Death Guard too. Zombie gunnery. Okay, so I was wrong. And then this gentleman, of course, we know that he's a Necrofex Colossus Master. He gives some bonuses to Deck Droppers, Terrorgeist, and Depth Guard. That's what I was looking for. So she's definitely like our Artillery Lord, focusing on, of course, Kraken's Bane is, Rotting Promethean is her mount, giving bonuses to Rotting Prometheans and Rotting Leviathans, but more importantly, of course, Carronades, Mortars, and Queen Bess. Now let's talk more about CYLOSTRA and see what her other bonuses are. But so far we have Mourngul's and Syrenes. Lord effects, CYLOSTRA DIREFIN can offer the loyal followers in her army increased physical resistance while also enabling magic attacks. Ooh. So her mount is a Rotting Leviathan. You can take the field resplendent on the back of a Rotting Leviathan. So that's got to be different than, of course, the Rotting Promethean. So I think the Rotting Promethean is a smaller version of a Rotting Leviathan. The Rotting Leviathan, I think, is a gigantic Promethean. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. But the Bordaloo Flabellum, whoops. CYLOSTRA DIREFIN's ornate ceremonial fan increases public order in all provinces and vampiric corruption in local provinces. It also grants CYLOSTRA a passive ability that reduces ability recharge whenever she casts a spell. So she's definitely going to be someone that's maybe focusing more on casting spells continuously, especially with this reducing the ability recharge of that. So that's awesome. Ghosts of the Past. CYLOSTRA DIREFIN can call forth spectral Bretonnian knights bound to her will, summoning a unit of damned knights errant who can be upgraded to either questing knights or Knights of the Realm. That is so sick. So to get some really awesome AP anti-infantry in there, or to get some good anti-large, that's so awesome. You can kind of just choose that. And I wonder how that's going to play out in multiplayer, if she can just choose one of the three of them or all three of them, or if they're even going to be included in multiplayer. So that's what I'm really wondering on that. But I'm really curious to see how that plays out in campaign. If it's just an upgradable skills, what it sounds like is that you just upgrade it. It has little nodes on it, and you upgrade it to one or the other. Or maybe you choose Bretonnian, the Ghosts of the Past. Let's just say that's the branch skill, and the root skill, and it branches off into one of two, and it's locked depending on what you choose. So you choose the questing knights and locks out the Knights of the Realm, or vice versa. That's what I could possibly see. That'd be, oh man, that is so cool. From the depths, CYLOSTRA DIREFIN can summon countless lost souls from beneath the waves, reducing the cost of raising the dead and increasing the recruitment rank of her army. Ooh, so kind of like a Vlad easy to build up quick elite armies. Conjuration through hate. CYLOSTRA DIREFIN is well versed in harnessing the hatred required to master Mourngul Haunters, increasing their hero capacity and recruitment rank. Okay, so we now know that we're getting a hero rank Mourngul, rather than just the normal Mourngul. Mourngul Haunter is going to be our hero, it looks like. So maybe this guy is going to be more of an assassin type thing, who knows. Mourngul Haunter, Jesus, that sounds terrifying. Those flappy vagina mouths that those things are anyway. Fiery Diva. CYLOSTRA DIREFIN is a prima donna in more ways than one. Aha, we just talked about this. But it works in her favor by reducing the cooldown and casting cost for overcast spells. Damn, so really going to be like amping up her casting ability. Emerging Terror. The creatures under CYLOSTRA DIREFIN's direction are resilient as they are terrifying, with increased physical resistance for sirens, Mournguls, and bloated corpses. Greatly reduced upkeep cost for the latter. Powerful, or Siren of the Storm. Aha, there it is. There's our Siren of the Storm. A powerful sea witch, CYLOSTRA DIREFIN benefits from a reduced miscast, or miscast base chance for overcast spells, as well as an increased Winds of Magic power reserve. Jesus! So, she's got an increased Winds of Magic power reserve. She has a reduced miscast base chance. She's got a reduces the cooldown and casting cost for overcast spells, and reduces the ability to recharge when she casts spells. Good God. She's just going to be like a whirlwind. I wonder if she's going to just be like a custom kit of Lore of the Depths, or what her kind of magic is going to be. But let's see where she starts. Okay, and we did talk about this as a possible starting location for like a Lokir Fellheart, right? Like we said, oh, maybe he starts over here around the Bleak Coast. So unfortunately, no Lokir here, but we can see where she starts. And where is she on the Mortal Empires map? Same location. So, oh, and her awesome ship, the Lamprey. Look at that thing, man. A little more like smooth and less angular and aggressive and jagged compared to the other ships, right? Definitely more of a prima donna type of ship here. Let's take a look. Yeah, like you can see, like Luther's ship is super like old school galleon style. Oh fuck. Count Noctis is probably who I play first. Look at that thing. That thing just says Reaver. And we'll take a look at our last one. Yeah, I like this one a lot too. Like just like those two gun decks, like really conventional class. Like it looks 2 masts, 3 masts. I don't know. What would you guys call that? A ship of the line? Probably not. Not at all, actually. Those things have like 4 masts and 3 gun decks and fucking 155 million cannons. God, those things must have been terrifying to watch go off. Okay, segue. But this is pretty awesome, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm stoked. A custom lore from Creative Assembly. So this means that they're open to doing things that are not even in the lore. Amazons now are back on the table as a prospective DLC campaign pack, right? Now they could just say, oh, well, we're just going to completely build out a faction that really doesn't have much to go on. Araby, Nippon, Cathay, Ind could all be completely revamped or done out more in earnest. I mean, because Araby, of course, has a list, but I'm saying the other 3 do not, and now we can get something from scratch now. So this is a huge step. It sets a precedent that says that Creative Assembly is not afraid to pick up where Games Workshop left off or just kind of abandon. So we can hopefully get some really cool creative lores from here. I'm going to flash up 2 pictures here. Neither are me naked. But one is the picture of all of the starting locations for our lords. We can have them all in one big map here. I'm actually going to post this on the Reddit as well. And we're also going to have a map as well for all the starting locations for Mortal Empire. So guys, all 4 of our starting lords for the Vampire Coast have been revealed. CYLOSTRA DIREFIN, Luther Harkin, Count Noctilus, Aranus Assault Spite, well, and CYLOSTRA DIREFIN, you know, who we already said. I'm stoked. But guys, I'm so excited for this DLC to drop, to go more into what the narrative is behind CYLOSTRA, what the narrative is behind Aranessa, and why she is on the Vampire Coast faction and not just simply her own kind of rogue faction or Dog of War faction. I'm really curious to see how they're going to flesh these 2, especially these 2 characters out, because they have kind of a hybrid feel to them. I mean, CYLOSTRA doesn't sound like a hybrid lord. She does have access to Bretonnia knights, so that is one thing to consider. But I gotta say, I'm super glad that this is not the Silver Princess. I know everyone was there was that like 99% post on the forum like saying that this is gonna be it. Like, I'm so glad that was just completely foiled. Like, whole different faction icon and everything. Like, look at that. That is a lamprey with a fan. And lampreys are like prehistoric, disgusting creatures that have somehow made it past primordial times. I can't explain how terrifying primordial or lampreys are. They're vaginas with teeth, not unlike the Morngul. So all right, guys. Let's see, hopefully we'll get a roster reveal here next week. We've now gotten all 4 lords. It is Friday, so that makes a lot of sense. We might get hopefully a roster reveal next week or in the week after that. But I'm so stoked to get more and more coverage, and we'll cover that as necessary as it comes out. But as always, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this fun journey through the Curse of the Vampire Coast. I'll have more goodies coming out for you. I'm going to be doing a video on the Red Duke because I feel like a lot of people know who he is, but don't know who he actually is from a lore perspective, so we'll have that coming out here soon. Some more Warhammer 40,000 videos will be covering Leman Russ and or Corvus Corax for the October season. But I'm on the... I am so stoked right now, so we will see. We will see, guys. But as always, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and take care.